Oh, that's why, because I was trying to. Okay. I want to welcome everybody to Tish for 15th of Shvat. We'll talk a little bit about the importance of this holy day. But first, we'll enjoy a little bit. Just made hamotzi, and you have something to watch, some bread, challah, matzah, whatever. You can join us too at home. Also, wash and have something to eat. And hopefully you have as many fruits as you can at home. And whatever you have, whatever you don't, don't worry. It's not like it's a mitzvah, it's not like it's an obligation, it's a custom, and it's an important custom. But it's, you don't have to feel bad if you're left out. And maybe you have some fruits that we don't have, and the same tikkun we can share with each other. Hallo? Ja, ich sitze jetzt beim Tisch. So, the Siddur Oilam was kicked off the internet after the Rebbe had to pour water for the Oilam, a brucha, the bus.
Does he want me to check his email? I can check his email for him.
Okay. Oh my. Good. Yes, to do a video yet, but yet some in days. Gemeint ist, Menschen soll kommen, dann kann ich noch nicht kommen, aber ich habe soll kommen später, aber... Ja. Ja. Shkoyach. Oh mein. Alright, we had a Chassidish Rebbe just called, and he wishes a very well-known Chassidish Rebbe just called, and he wishes bracha and hatzlacha to everybody who's joined us for Tish. Again, even if you don't have what to wash, don't worry. It's not. There's no chiyuv suda today. It's just. It's just something I do because it's what the Satmar Rebbe did. There's no obligation to wash for a meal today, so you don't have to feel bad if you're not able to do so. But if you are, you're welcome to join us. And Baal Shem Tov teaches wherever you are in thought, that's where you are. So you're with us here, really, as we have our Tish for 15th of Shvat. I know most people call today Tu B'Shvat, but by Chassidim we say the full name 15th because that was the traditional old way that it was always referred to. It was written when we wrote it, we would say Tu B'Shvat, but when people would talk about it, people would generally say 15th B'Shvat. Hello? I'm in the middle of a Tish right now. Go to eyeshiva.com. You can watch the Tish. I can't really talk right now. I just wanted to say hello. I didn't want to. eyeshiva.com. No H at the end. EY. Alright, Hatzlacha Rabba, call to. Okay. So, I was talking about specialness of this day, but we'll sing a few nigunim. Some that have some connection to 15th of Shvat, and others just in general. It's always nice to have a nigun, to have to have tunes. It will bring the camera a little closer. Make it a little brighter in here. The first thing I want to sing really has to do with me. A few days ago, I celebrated my birthday, and even though I'm not a Lubavitcher Chassid, I know in Lubavitch they have a custom that every year you should say the psalm of your age. The thing is that since there's no Psalm 0, it's always one more than your age. So since I turned 27, there's a very popular song. Actually, it's sung in Lubavitch. It's one of the Nigunim of Chabad, from the last verse in Psalm 28, and it goes, Hoshia Esamecha. It says you should save his people, save your people. Uvarech es nachalasecha, and bless your inheritance. Ureim, you should lift them up, and naseim, and bear them ad ha'olam, forever. And it's from Psalm 28. Hoshia esamecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Hoshia v'samecha, ivorech es nachalasecha, iraim, 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 v'nasayim ado olam. Like to share a prayer from Rabbi Yosef Chaim, the Baghdadi Rav, the author of the Ben Ish Chai, the holy Rav from Baghdad, from Iraq. One of the biggest tzaddikim of the 20th century. And he writes the following. He says on the 15th of Shvat is the Rosh Hashanah is the new year for the trees. Therefore, it is good and proper to say on this day, the 15th of Shvat, by Shachris, these verses and this following Bakosha. I said the Bakosha already without the verses. Bakosha means a request, a prayer. And it's known that there's a tradition in the hands of the Ashkenazic sages of blessed memory. He's specifically quoting the holy Bnei Yissaschar, the Dinner Rebbe, one of the great Hasidic Rebbes, Sri Elimelech Shapiro of Dinov, the ancestor of the Munkach dynasty, Dinov and Bluzhev, all coming from the Bnei Yissaschar. So the Ben Ish Chai also learned the Bnei Yissaschar. We see, Baruch Hashem, different communities, different parts of the world, we all have what to be together. We all have our common grounds. And so the Ben Ish Chai had much to do with the Chassidish tzaddikim as well. And he says that on the 15th of Shvat, we specifically have to pray for good esrog, for the fruit that we shake on Sukkot. That Jewish people should have good and nice esrogim on the holiday of Sukkot. He begins quoting from the book of Genesis. V'yomer Elohim tatshe ha'aretz desha eisav mazriya zera eitz pri oise peri luminoi asher zari boy al uretz vayichei. V'toitze ha'uretz desha eisav mazriya zera luminahi v'eitz oise pri asher zari boy luminahi v'yar Elohim kitayim. Shkoyach, thank you very much. And God said, I'm going to get late. You going to eat too?
Yeah, bro.
And God said, let the earth give forth the desha, the herbs, and grass that make seeds, and fruit trees making fruits according to its species, that the seed is in it on the face of the earth, and it was so. And the earth produced herbs and grass that give seeds according to its species, and trees making fruits according to with its seeds according to its species, and God saw it was good. Ana Adonai Hoshiana Hayom Azelilan Rosh Hashanah Ana Adonai Hatzlichana Hayom Azelilan Rosh Hashanah Ana Adonai Harbichana Hayom Azelilan Rosh Hashanah Ana Adonai Heitivana Hayom Azelilan Rosh Hashanah Anu Adonai Berachna Hayom Azelilan Rosh Hashanah Elna Petzei Shana Zi Mishamer V'Shayis Uvarech Eitz Shemen V'Zayis Elna B'Matarava Chervoinei Yishimain Uvarech Gefen V'Seina V'Rimain Elna Roitem et Seresai Leleiti Puchim Uvarech Egois V'Tamar V'Tapichem Elna Tzadka Me'amcha Val Tzidka Tzedakcha Me'amcha Val Yafsik Uvarech Haruf V'Kurstam Avafru Sik Elna Chalatzka Hila Asher Lachat Harag Uvarech Hatus V'Egois V'Ha'esroig Biratzayin Dilfanecha Adonai Eloheini V'Lahai V'Saini Shetavarech Kol Ilanoi Se'esroig L'Hoitzi Perseim B'itam Yoitziu Esroigim Tovim Yafim Udarim Nekim Kolmim Lo Yala V'Hem Shum Chazazis V'Yishleimim V'Lo Yebahem Shum Chisaron V'Filakitzis Kaitz V'Yumetziyim Lana L'Chol Yisroel b'chol mokim shehem. B'kayim behem mitzvahs netilei malulav. B'chad ha'sukkos sheyavoy aleinu l'chaim tovim l'sholem. Kasher tzivisoni b'sar sechel yedei Moshe Avdecha. L'kachtem l'chem v'yem harishon creates hadar. V'kapris tamarim v'amafetz avois v'avinachal. Yotzim u'fanachal d'nor l'haim l'seinu sh'nizreinu v'sosiyenu l'kayim mitzvazu shal netilas lulav v'hadas v'rava v'esrog. Kesiknach b'smanach v'chag ha'sikos. Sheyavoy aleinu l'chaim tovim l'sholem b'simcha v'tuv leiva. B'sazman l'yesher gilfa m'heder. Naki v'shalom v'choshek il-chusay. Yotzim u'fanachal d'nor l'haim l'seinu sh'tvarech kol minei alonis. Yetzir Perseim B'rivoy V'Shmeinim V'Toivim. Svarach Chesed Gefanim Sheyitzir Navim Harbe Shmeinim V'Toivim. K'dei Shiyah Hayayin Yotzim Hem Motzi L'Rev L'Chol Amchi Yisrael. L'Kayim By Mitzvahs Kiddush Mitzvahs Havdalah. Shabbos V'Yamim Toivim. S'Kayim Banu V'Chol Yisrael Achinu Mikra Shekosov Leich Echel B'Simcha L'Achmecha Say B'Leiv Tuv Yenecha Ki Chvar Batza V'Himas Masecha. Yom Rabasi Lagani Achoysi Chala Risi Marim V'Sami Yeshisi Yeni M'Chalavi Ichlu Reim Shtzu V'Shich V'Dorim V'Yulatzin M'Afi V'Geinu V'Nechad V'Notzur V'Kirali. Amen. Alright, I'll translate that later. But first I'm going to eat a little bit in honor of the holiday. And then we will start having the fish. First thing, we'll have some fish, and then we'll have some wine, grape juice, and then we'll start eating fruit. Hello? I should talk louder? Okay.
Yeah, give me a shout out, okay?
Okay. Hi, Shmuel. Alright. That was Shmuel Meitelis there. He was giving a shout out to Shmuel Meitelis because he requested that. I don't have the chat room open because I'm on the other side of the table. But I will talk louder.
Happy Rosh Hashanah. What's what? Mommy said, hi, Shmuel. You need to put a shirt on underneath this. Now, go potty in the potty and you need to go. So what time is it?
It's almost here.
What does that mean? What time is it?
5:14.
Okay. You don't want to go potty? Why? You just want to pee on the floor? That's what animals do. They eat animals pee on the floor. Are you an animal? So why do you pee on the floor? Choose your pet. Can you go potty like a good girl? Fine, baby.
Okay, we're going to now make a bracha on some grape juice or wine, whatever you have there. I'm going to use grape juice. But since it's not Kiddush, we can say L'chaim, because we don't make L'chaim on something that's a Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. L'chaim, Mami. L'chaim. L'chaim tevil shalom. L'chaim. Thank you, L'chaim. L'chaim, Razy. L'chaim, 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 L'chaim. L'chaim tevil shalom, L'chaim l'bracha. Now the 7 fruits of Eretz Yisrael, it mentions wheat, so we have some here. I mean, we had the matzah, it was also wheat. And this is from Eretz Yisrael, and this is also from Eretz Yisrael, the whole wheat things here.
You want a piece of matzah, cutie? Yeah?
And barley.
Come here, baby.
A little bit of barley. And leave that.
1 cracker.
Now we're ready for the begin the Tish, for the fruit. You made hamotzi already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say L'chaim, because I just washed.
Okay.
Wait, you want some matzah too, Faggy? Come here.
No pee.
You peed again?
Yeah.
Where? In your room? Where? In your room?
No, there.
Show me. Show me. Faggy, where did you pee? In the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says the first fruit that the Satmar Rebbe would make a bracha on was the grape. So we have some grapes here.
Yeah.
Okay, so take your dress off and change your dress. Okay?
That one.
Okay, but first you gotta go change your dress. Okay?
Alright, we'll say all together the bracha.
Here, put Mama
Since
under
it
your
was
dress.
covered, it's considered dessert, so it's a separate
That's right.
it's a separate meal, and you're allowed to make a
But you pee on
bracha,
it.
extra bracha.
This isn't pee-pee, this is water.
You can make another bracha, even though we made hamotzi already.
Babe, this isn't pee-pee, this is just water.
Hey, go in another room.
You don't want this dress?
No.
You want a different dress?
No.
Okay, you want jammies?
No.
Okay, you can't eat until you get dressed.
Come on.
Mommy, I
Is this clean or dirty?
It just covered the fruit. It's not dirty. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'etz. Of all kinds of pears here. And just to be fair, we'll make a hadama also. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hadama.
No.
Here. There you go.
Ow.
You want to get your foot?
It's over here for now. So the next, so the verse in Deuteronomy says, the Eretz Israel is a land of wheat, which we had already, barley, Eretz Chita, Ser, Geffen, Useina, Berimain, Eretz Zeish, Shemen, Udvash. It's a land of wheat. We had the matzah, and we had the wheat croutons. Barley, we had the barley here. Geffen, the vines, we had grape juice, and we had the grape. Useina, the next one is the fig. That's the dates. The figs are in the bag. We have to check the figs for bugs. To be very careful on Tu B'Shvat not to eat bugs.
Or always, really.
All the time, but especially we're eating all different fruits. We're trying to make a tikkun here. Is that a bug, this thing? This black thing here?
Might be take it off. I just, whatever looks like a bug, I take off.
Right.
Even if it's not, like, Thursdays and sorry.
Because trying to make a tikkun, really, every day of Shovavim, many people will fast. But today, you're not allowed to fast. And the tikkun is not through fasting, but through eating. The original sin was done through eating, and we're fixing by eating also, by eating fruit. In fact, one of the opinions was that the tree of knowledge was actually a fig tree, and that's why they took the fig leaves to cover. So, and another opinion is that it's wheat, and another opinion is that it's grape. So all of these, we're making a tikkun on them by eating these items. Another is the esrog, also make a tikkun. The next one is Rimon, is the pomegranate. I'll talk a little bit later what we can learn from the pomegranate. But first, we'll eat, and then we'll say Torah and explanations later, because we want to be as close into, while it's still the same Yom Tov.
Torah Beinu Tam.
Yeah, until we're going to talk.
Don't you want a sharp knife?
Works just as good. So the next one is the Rimon. It's the pomegranate. Pomegranate, we eat the seeds. Next one is Eretz Zeish Shemen. It's a land of olive oil. I don't much care for olives, but do you like olives?
Depends on the olive.
Yeah. Do you want to open these, or we have other olives in the...
They're not from Eretz Israel.
It doesn't need to be from Eretz Israel. It's not... I mean, alright, it has a patat texture, but the... Stop Rebbe didn't go ahead. Are those open? So those are open already, so... Do you want to have these special for this, or...?
They're from Eretz Israel.
Okay. The Rebbe wasn't... He didn't like to have things from Eretz Israel, but... It has a patat texture, so at least half of the problem isn't there.
You want me to open it?
It's up to you. What do you think?
Okay.
Ow! Show mommy. Show mommy.
Figgy, if you're going to eat, I want you to come and sit with us and have a party with us.
Here, take a plate.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna help you keep those belly. There you go.
Alright, well, maybe I'll just take a tiny piece of olive and the rest I'll give you. You don't even need to take your own. Because I will.
Why didn't you make a bracha?
You didn't make ha'etz yet? Make ha'etz on a grape. I'll take it.
Let's have a man on birthdays.
Amen. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Okay, the next one is dvash. Dvash means honey, and honey in the Bible mostly coming from dates. When the Bible talking about a land flowing with milk and honey, it's date honey. And so we have these dates. I just want to wash my hands off from the olive. The dates also we have to check for bugs, which we open them up and examine them before we eat it. Next fruit that we have is the esrog, which is of course a very important fruit to have on 15th of Shvat. As we said, you know, it's one of the fruits that is suspected to have been the tree of knowledge, and also it's the fruit we do a mitzvah with, and so we eat esrog.
These dates are not good.
And we have here candied esrog that we got from onuts.com.
Thank you, all nuts. Roof flossing.
Okay, the next one that I would have is the boxer, the carob, because that's something that I don't know what the source is, but it's something that a lot of people traditionally eat on 15th of Shvat. Probably because it keeps very easily. This is also something that we have to check for bugs. It's something that's very difficult to eat because it's a very hard fruit, and then the seeds we discard.
Can I have a little bit? Or
Now,
you could plant them.
the Talmud talks a lot about boxer, about kruvim, carobs. B'chanina ben Dosa, it says the whole world was fed in his merit, and all he ate was a little bit of carob every week, once a week. He fasted all week.
Go get your tray. Go get the plate that Mama used as a tray. Once you get used to the texture, it's not bad.
Yeah. Ana Hillel, Hoysa v'Yotza v'Bar v'Matzah lo Yilam v'Suliyanu v'Tzuras v'Sivyan v'Rasa d'Gmas and Allah Ritz mitachas Kol mechachmas Yisrael Yanim l'Malo Sachtonim l'Mata l'Chaber so Yoysa Echad Lana to the Shaiman Adam v'Tzmachto K'masam v'Sivyanim Shal Mala L'Haydil